We either all matter, every human being on this planet, or none of us matter. I do believe that, 100%. I just don't know if any of us matter at all. But then again, as I said, if you start thinking that way, the evil people will feel justified in using you as experiments, or using you as their sex slaves, We have to believe we matter. It's very difficult. It starts with empathy. I'm enemies with her, my aunt, who's her, I don't give her my phone number, I just call her every day. It's her daughter, I told her that I would call her every day, so I'll just try her. Sure, I'll try her later on. Okay? Alright, bye. Thank you. My mom can't have my phone number because I can't risk Marion having it. Things were different. Of course my mom could have my phone number. Things are not different. Sleep, Mama. Maybe sleep is the only time you're at peace. I actually slept 10 to 5:30. I don't remember having any nightmares or anything, but then Omar and I went to bed, back to bed, after we got up, and I had my fluoride shield, and I had my Chomper and Herbal Nutrition, and I had my vitamins, and I had my MSM, no camo because I haven't bought it yet. I left it behind. All that. We went back to bed. I had nightmares. One of the nightmares, I was with my mom at was supposed to be a new hospital where she was going to enter. I was with her. And then it turned out it was a mistake, and nobody knew she was coming, and she wasn't even supposed to have left the old hospital, and it was just a big mess. And then there was some weird guy. I woke up when this happened. He was able to, I could watch this happening. He was actually able to hide a knife in his body. Obviously that's impossible to do. But he did it. It was just under his skin, and I could see it. And he was crazy, and he wanted to kill what was maybe his father, maybe there's abuse, I don't know, but I watched it happen. He took the knife out of his body. It was just under the surface. He was able to do that. I guess it would be kind of like a tick. You know how a tick is kind of just under our surface of our skin, or if it burrows in there, whatever, I don't know. I can't think of any other example, but he took the knife and he stabbed his father, whoever it was, and I woke up. So I had nightmares. So everything's tainted. And then I was hoping it was beautiful out today, and it wasn't. It never got sunny. Although I guess it did get fairly warm out. I keep checking the weather, but I cleaned instead. Pretty soon it'll be warm all the time, and I won't, and I'll be able to walk with the dogs for hours, both of them separately, of course. I say of course, you don't know of course, but I was walking separately. Because because Omar is a little pug, and roommate's dog's going to get me ready for bikini season. As I told my roommate, I'm like, your dog, I want to walk your dog every day. Your dog's going to help me get ready for bikini season. I cleaned today. Probably a couple hours had to have been. I was cleaning while I was making my probably cleaned for more than a couple hours. Well, I didn't reach my mama. Maybe I'll go for a walk by myself. It's not that cold out. I don't know. I kind of feel like going for a walk and blasting my music in my ears. I'd like to return that makeup to the drugstore I bought it at. That takes finding the receipt, and that will take time. And I don't know. I'm glad I cleaned today. When I say clean, I did thorough. I cleaned out, I'm finished, but I cleaned out they were just all thrown in there. He has a lot of pots and pans and plastic, and it's all just every which way, and I can't find anything. Plus I bought new stuff, new plastic stuff, and it's just all thrown in there, so I cleaned it all out, scrubbed it all down, spent a couple of hours doing it, at least a couple of hours. It didn't take me that long to eat. And I was doing it from 12 to 3, but I ate in between and cooked my meal in between and whatnot. So I was doing it longer than 2 hours, I'm sure. I might wash the stuff too. It's all been thrown in there. That takes time. I was telling him I'm going to finish tomorrow. So I ran out of steam. Got my soup thought out and prepared and to have tonight for dinner. With black beans in it. A can of green beans. The soup itself all blended together. I already had green beans blended together, but you figure I made this much soup, whole big 12 quart or something, big giant stock pot. Not much green beans, 2 cans spread between that. Now I added green beans to the individual soup. Not every time I made it. As I said, I have that base that's almost gone. And then sometimes I add brown rice, sometimes I make white rice, sometimes quinoa, sometimes just a can of beans, which is the quickest thing to do. A can of organic, either black garbanzo or kidney. When I'm home, I take Omar out as much as I can to go pee-pee. He went poo-poo outside twice. That was cause for celebration. I think it's the first time since we got here a month and a half ago that he's gone poo-poo twice. He started when it was too cold. He wasn't even going outside at all, but then I leave him out longer and he goes in the morning, but he still would go in the house in the afternoon. He wouldn't go when I take him out to go pee-pee. Today he went, though. As soon as it gets warm, I'll be walking him. And then there won't be anywhere near as much poo-poo and pee-pee in the house as there has been over the winter time. I haven't heard from that woman. Probably won't. She may have had reservations or whatnot. Or maybe she knows that at first I didn't want to give her my email. But that was because I hadn't even said 2 words to her. I didn't even know what her name was, and she's already asking, or asking for my email because she wants to do this and that, whatever. She's all gung-ho about the animal things, and I have to concentrate on other shit in my life. I mean, I'll get involved a little bit. I wanted her to write to me. I wanted her email address. I wanted her to write to me for other reasons. I wanted to ask her about herself. I wanted to ask her how she eats being totally vegan, It's possible. I mean, I wrote down my email address, and she read it back, but maybe just because she could read my writing then, she might not be able to read it when she gets home. You never know what life. She could lose it. She could. I ordered a PBS documentary that my mom and I saw the tail end of a few months ago before she got sick again. Called Why We Love Cats and Dogs. I told my roommate, I'm like, you and I are going to watch this sometime. I got it for us to watch. And when we watch it, because he has a laptop, I'm like, you're not going to be on your computer or anything. You're going to love this. Believe me. You love animals. You love the nature shows and whatnot. You're going to love this. I saw the tail end of it, and I wanted to have it, so I got it. And I got a discount on it for being a new customer. They were something special. I don't know. I got it for $15 total with shipping and tax and everything, so. Maybe we'll watch it this weekend. Tomorrow night or Saturday night. I had toyed with the idea of going to this meeting, and now I'm talking to Cheryl. There might not even be a meeting, Even Cheryl's like, when I've talked to your mom, she hasn't sounded good. I'm like, and you don't talk to her very often. She didn't sound good yesterday. So. Kid Rock. I can't stop the war. Shelter homeless, feed the poor. I can't walk on water. I can't save your sons and daughters. This is the big one. I can't change the world and make things fair. The least that I can do is care. And how I feel about that, 100%, and always have. If you don't at least care, you're on your way to just being, you're not going to be human anymore if you just become so desensitized you don't give a shit about anything. You're not going to be human. What good are you? So it's like you can go to that Humane Society website or whatnot, and they'll say, they go undercover and they'll say, click on what animal you're interested in, how the Humane Society tried to help or whatnot, and you can click on whatever. I clicked on pigs, and it showed how this mother pig in the factory farm was she was so diseased and whatnot, she couldn't even get up to